It's been 5 years since the abrogation of Article 370 in the newly designated Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir is gearing up for assembly elections. However, the Election Commission of India has dismissed the possibility of simultaneous assembly and parliamentary elections in Jammu and Kashmir, citing concerns over security and the impending delimitation exercise. So as things stand, assembly elections will take place once the Lok Sabha elections are done and dusted. This exercise is scheduled in the Union Territory over 5 phases, starting on the 19th of April. CNBC TV18 puts boots on the ground in J&K to find out what has changed in the Union Territory in the last 5 years and what the people are saying about general elections 2024. The valley is calm. Tourism is booming once again. It's been 5 years since Jammu and Kashmir lost its special status with the abrogation of Article 370. 5 years since the Government of India pushed for the exercise, saying it would push development and bring law and order back to the streets of Kashmir. 5 years, Kashmir was bifurcated into 2 regions, Jammu and Kashmir in west and Ladakh in east, both to be ruled directly from New Delhi. And local authorities and the people there say the move has yielded results. They point to increased stability and certainty in Kashmir Valley to explain the surge in tourism J&K has experienced. The situation has breathing new life into its economy, whether it's tranquil waters of Dal Lake or the majestic peaks of Gulmarg.
Well, Jammu and Kashmir experienced a huge influx of tourists in 2023. A total of over 2 crore tourists flocked to the region in the last 1 year, impacting the economy of the region positively. The government's dream of making Kashmir a global tourism hub was pushed with many international events taking place in the Kashmir Valley, like the G20 Tourism Working Group meeting and the Miss Universe press conference. That's not all. The launch of Mercedes-Benz's electric vehicle happened in Gulmarg. Apart from this, more than 50 movies were shot in J&K in the last 1 year. The statistics speak volume about the tourism sector of J&K, with more than 150% increase in overall tourist arrivals in 2023 compared to the preceding years. Locals say that the stability in law and order has helped their business a lot.
Shabir Ahmed is a 4th generation Shikara rower, and he's happy that a surge in tourism is making his livelihood easier and his wallet fatter. But he says that for the Leh Kashmiri, rising inflation is playing spoil sport.
टूरिज्म भी बहुत बढ़ गया था, ठीक बढ़ गया, काम भी अच्छा रहा इस साल, क्योंकि काम अच्छा रहेगा तो गलत काम नहीं करेगा, काम अच्छा रहेगा तो हर काम के साथ ही अच्छा रहेगा, क्योंकि महंगाई भी हो गई, क्योंकि कमाना भी पड़ता है, क्योंकि कमाएगा नहीं तो खाएगा क्या, ऐसा रहता है, क्योंकि जब काम चलेगा तभी सब कुछ चलेगा.
तो काम आपको क्या लगता है, आप तो इतने साल से यहाँ रह रहे हो, क्या लगता है आपको कि टूरिज्म किस वजह से इतना बढ़ गया अचानक 2-3?
इस साल जैसे यहाँ बहुत फेस्टिवल लगे हैं, उसकी वजह से भी टूरिज्म बढ़ गया. जैसे रेस रहती है, कायाकिंग रेस रहती है, जैसे गाड़ी की रेस रहती है, ऐसा बहुत से काम उससे भी बढ़ गया. टूरिज्म में भी बहुत से बढ़ावा किया है, टूरिज्म बढ़ाने में उसने भी बहुत हेल्प किया है टूरिज्म में.
Authorities in the valley say there are plans in place to build an influx of tourism the Union Territory has seen over the last 5 years. From new destinations being opened up to large events that draw both Indians and international visitors.
We are witnessing tourism boom post-COVID and preferably after abrogation of Article 370. Last year we had the highest ever numbers, 2.11 crore in the UT of J&K, and this year we are hopeful that we will surpass the last year figures. After the abrogation of Article 370, we have witnessed a peaceful environment in J&K. Law and order has tremendously improved. No more stone pelting, no more street fights. As a result of which, the improvement of law and order, the tourists here feel safe and assured. And the government of Jammu and Kashmir and government of India have taken many initiatives to promote tourism. We have been campaigning all over the world. We are participating, J&K tourism is participating in the World Travel March, the travel march all over the country. Besides many initiatives, like recently, just a few days before, we had a Formula 4 race over here. Last year we had the Mercedes e-vehicle which was launched from here. Like otherwise, we are opening up the new destinations, what we call in offbeat destinations. It was the first time in 70 years that tourists have reached to the border villages of Keran. You might also be happy to know that after the inauguration of the Ma Sharda temple in Titwal, we are witnessing the surge in figures for the religious tourism in Kashmir as well.
Small businesses in Srinagar have benefited significantly over the last few years, especially with the G20 tourism track meeting and government initiatives that have put city's economy in the spotlight. Ajaz Hussain Butt, who manages his 120-year-old family business selling shawls in Srinagar's Polo View market, says the resurgence of business makes him optimistic about the future.
जब से हमारा यहाँ G20 हो गया तब से यहाँ पे जो इवेंट हो गया वो बहुत ही अच्छा रहा. हमारा बेनिफिट आ गया उससे. हमारा जो बिजनेस बढ़ गया 70 to 80%. हमारा जो बिजनेस है वो बहुत ही अच्छा चल रहा है. इनफैक्ट अभी भी बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ टूरिज्म एंड बिकॉज ऑफ सेलिब्रिटीज जो यहाँ पे आ रही है तो वो भी बहुत अच्छा रहा. उससे भी वो हमें बहुत अच्छा इम्पैक्ट बढ़ गया. ऑल ओवर द कश्मीर वो सारा डिपेंडेंट है टूरिज्म पे ही. तो बस उसी का बढ़ावा हम चाहते हैं और पीसफुल यहाँ पे रहे. बस दैट्स इट.
But while a lot has been done on the tourism front, the people say there's a big gap. The valley has had no local government for the last 5 years. No representative of people who will work exclusively for their welfare. They add that the lack of a local government has also meant that infrastructure in the city is not developing at a pace that can keep up with the increased traffic that's coming in.
2-3 साल से काम बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है. अभी टूरिस्ट भी बहुत आ रहे हैं तो बहुत फ्लो भी अभी है बिकॉज अभी तो मेन सीज़न लगेगा तो अभी और टूरिस्ट आएंगे और अभी गार्डन्स भी ओपन हो जाएंगे तो और भी टूरिस्ट आएंगे यहाँ पे. इसी की वजह से यहाँ पे ज़्यादा टूरिस्ट आ रहे हैं और यहाँ पे डेवलपमेंट भी बहुत हो गई गवर्नमेंट की वजह से तो इसीलिए यहाँ पे और टूरिस्ट आने लगे. इलेक्शन ज़रूरी होना चाहिए बिकॉज गवर्नमेंट ज़रूरी है यहाँ पे. बिकॉज जब गवर्नमेंट होती है तो गवर्नमेंट सुनती है हर किसी लोकल की सुनती है. तो हमसे गवर्नमेंट से एक ही उम्मीद है अब कि यहाँ पे जो डेवलपमेंट हो जाए. चाहे अब यहाँ पे रोड्स भी बहुत डेवलपमेंट हो गए और भी डेवलपमेंट चाहते हैं हम यहाँ पे.
In case of numbers, it has gone up to 20% in the footfall of the tourists, and if you have a sales increase, there's a profit increase as well. As far as law and order is concerned, it's getting better and better day by day. And in terms of development work, especially smart city work, it's going at snail's pace. I request the concerned officials, please make it at a faster rate because we are suffering, traders are suffering. जैसे आपका लोगों का अपना रिप्रेजेंटेटिव होगा वो अपनी बात उस तक पहुंचाएंगे. जितना जल्दी हो सके अपने रिप्रेजेंटेटिव को इलेक्ट करें ताकि हमारी जो बात है लोकल्स की वो उन तक पहुंचे और हमारे जो भी प्रॉब्लम्स है उनका सोल्यूशन निकले.
The government, however, says development is taking place. Well, according to and a 30-year entertainment drought is ending.